Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk with Sean Curry, who's with the Upper 90 and soccer club. Sean, you've got a great cause that you're rooting for right now, and it is Lace Up for Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. Tell us a little bit about what's going on there at Upper 90.
Well, we at Upper 90, we're a growing soccer club in Northeast Pennsylvania, and we every year try to take on a cause and raise money for a specific charity within the area. Something that is going to hit us close to home, and because we work with kids all the time from all different ages, we decided that we would help an organization out of New Jersey, which is called Go for the Gold. They do something called Lace Up for Pediatric Cancer, and it's to raise awareness for the fact that pediatric cancer only gets a small percentage of federal funding, to do its research and try to help these kids fight cancer and help their families pay for the treatments and the hospitalization and the travel and everything that they have to go through. So, but they also give you the opportunity to keep the money local, and which is what we've chosen to do, and help out a couple local families who have are going through that struggle of dealing with a child that has cancer, not only fighting the disease itself, but paying for all of the things that go with that. So we decided to take this on, and right now we have promoted it out to youth soccer clubs. We've promoted it out to cross-country teams in high school. We've promoted it to tennis teams, cheerleading teams, college soccer teams, high school soccer teams, boys and girls. And it by word of mouth and just some emails back and forth, this has kind of taken off, and we're looking to raise as much money as we can by selling shoelaces for $5 a pair. That would, 100% of the money raised will go directly to the families that we are supporting. There's no administrative costs by Go for the Gold or Upper 90 or any of the teams that are participating in this. 100% of the money raised will go to these families within our area that really need the money.
And Sean, talking with you this week, you'd mentioned we have two families in particular right now that are in need. Tell us a little about what you know. There's a youth in Scranton and someone also in the Wilkes-Barre area as well.
Right. We have a 5-year-old in Hanover, and we have a 1-year-old in Scranton. Without going into too many details about the families, to keep them private, it's heartbreaking as a parent. It's hard to even talk about this stuff when you're a parent and you have little ones, or you're a big brother or a big sister, and you know what it's like to have that little one in the house, and you can't imagine them having to fight something that an adult isn't capable of fighting sometimes. This is an area that has since I was growing up, it was the valley with the heart, and this area was always willing to get behind any cause, to help local kids for whatever reason, disasters or something like this, a charity event. And so we're just asking the sports community in Northeast Pennsylvania or the non-sports community, anybody who wants to put yellow laces on. We've got runners who are doing it, people who are parts of clubs or anybody who just, runs. They're putting, for $5, they're putting yellow laces on their shoes for the month of September, and they're going to help us raise awareness for this horrible disease and help these families deal with it while their kids are fighting.
Well, if those people who watch this out there would like to make a donation or grab a pair of yellow laces, the email address is up on the screen right now. It is upper90north@gmail.com. Again, if you'd like to make that donation, people are getting involved to support this. 100% of the money is going locally. A 1-year-old in Scranton is affected. A 5-year-old in Hanover is affected by this. And Sean, we'll do what we can on our end to try to help get the word out with the yellow laces. And of course, it's for the whole month of September. We thank you for your time, and what a great effort by the people there at Upper 90.
John, thank you so much for helping us.
Sean Curry, Upper 90 Soccer Club. It's a great cause. See what you could do to help us out here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.